In this video, I just want to have a little fun and share with you my top 10 favorite lip smackers, and they will range from pretty vintage to some more modern day ones, but I'll tell you, I don't use a lot of the new ones, the Marquins ones, because they put stevia in them, and I'm allergic to that. Same reason I can't use those EOS lip balms, the cute little ball things that are adorable and I wish I could use. Can't use them. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into it. So I'm going to count backwards and work my way up to number 1. So number 10, red raspberry. It makes my list. If you've ever had this one, it smells like that perfect raspberry smell. It kind of reminds me almost of blue raspberry that you'll taste in a candy or something like that, but it's much lighter and sweeter, and I love the color on it. And I don't have one open. I just ran through my second to last one. So this is literally my last one, and I just love it because it pays off with this pretty pink color. But later on in the list, I have something very similar that I'm going to show you so you can kind of get an idea of the color. But it's pink, like it's a sheer wash of pink when you put it on, but it looks super opaque in the tube. It smells delightful. So that's number 10. Oh, here we are. This is it. Number 9 is berry peach. I don't know if you've ever tried this one. It's amazing because it smells exactly like they mixed red raspberry with, where's mine? I've got my whole caboodle here with all of my collection. And like they mixed it with peach. They made a baby, and berry peach was the resulting love child. And look at this color. It is almost exactly like the red raspberry, but it has just maybe, it might lean the tiniest bit more coral, but barely. It's beautiful and it smells so good. If you like the peach, you like the red raspberry, this is the best one because it has that same color sheen that the red raspberry does. And it is hard to find the red raspberry now. Like I see them on eBay once in a while, but I actually bought one to replace mine. And it's Julius Red Raspberry, the Paul Frank collection. And it came this way. You can't tell, but it looks like someone's cat scraped their teeth across it. I mean, I don't know. That's what happened. I just suspect someone went and then tried to melt it under a candle to make it look smooth again. I don't know. It's just really gross looking, so I'm probably never going to use it. Or if I do, I'll have to like cut the top off. But it's kind of sheer. It doesn't have quite the same smell. It's just not the same. It's not the same. That's all you need to know. But it's sheer. It doesn't have that beautiful red raspberry color that we all wore red raspberry to look like we're wearing lipstick back in the day. And it just doesn't do it. So I was kind of disappointed. If you see that for sale for a high amount on eBay, don't waste your money if you're trying to replace the actual red raspberry. Oh, unless you like the smell, like it's close enough. You might like that. Anyway, number 8, pink lemonade. I do not have one of these open. This is the only one I have because this is the original formula, not the new one that Marquins put out that smells kind of like breezy cheesy. Like that smells like a lemon pledge, I don't know, cleaner, something like that. This one smelled like pink lemonade to me. This smells like childhood. So it had to make the list. It's my last one like this. So moving on, number 7, Kiwi. I have always loved this. I put it on and my husband will go, it smells like green tea. I'm like, no, it's Kiwi. It's so clearly Kiwi. But I mean, maybe it does smell like green tea a little. I can't describe it. I would not call it Kiwi if I didn't know what it was called. It's almost like a fresh pear, apple, but not like green apple, not that like sickening sweet Jolly Rancher green apple. It's like, it's just very light. I mean, if you guys are actual collectors, you know what I'm talking about. You know the Kiwi, it comes in every party pack. It is so good. It's my favorite one probably in the, what do you call it, the rundown. What am I thinking of? The party pack where it comes with all the flavors. It's always my favorite. So moving on. Oh, number 6, orange pop. And I have one left. It's still carded. It is that one in the middle there next to the strawberry watermelon. I remember at Christmas getting, this was my first trio. This was my intro to lip smackers. And, you know, Santa, in case little ears are listening, brought it to me. And my mom later told me, she's like, yeah, you know, your dad just loved getting you these things growing up. He saw them at the grocery store and thought of me. And ever since I was little, I mean, I always had the necklace with, you know, the 6, like Tropical Treasures was one I got for Christmas one year. Oh my gosh, that collection was phenomenal. That would be like the holy grail thing to score carded again. But yeah, this was my intro. And I just remember smelling all these and looking at Christmas decorations around the house. And you know how it is when you're a kid. You're just so nostalgic for Christmas anyway. So that one has a strong pull to a memory for me. Luckily, they still make the strawberry and the watermelon. So they're also very popular to me. I'd say those two are in my top 20 somewhere. But I love that they still smell the same. The closest that I've come to getting orange pop, let me see if I have it. Oh, you know what? I might have used all of it. Well, no, wait. I do have one left. Orange Crush. That is the closest I've been able to come to orange pop. It actually smells almost identical. There's still something slightly different. I don't know why. I mean, Crush is kind of an orange pop. Maybe there's something to that. And who knows? Maybe it's hogwash that I'm even smelling anything different. But maybe you're like, oh, it's exactly the same. Fine, if you say so. I think it's the closest you can come to replicating that if that's one of your favorites too. And I think you can still find these on eBay, sometimes Mercari. So best of luck with that. Number 5. Oh, what would my top 10 be without the OG, the classic Dr. Pepper? And let me specify, Dr. Pepper from 2012 and before, not anything after 2012, because they changed the formula, and I swear someone accidentally mixed up the cherry Coke one, the formula, and they were mixing the red color, and they're like, yeah, this kind of smells like Dr. Pepper, and they didn't notice the difference. But the true fans know. It doesn't have that same prune-based, plummy, sweet Dr. Pepper smell. This one, oh my gosh, it's the real one. This one's like a 09, I think. Yeah, 2009, so. So good. I found one on eBay that was the little duo here, another 2009, and honestly don't even care about the liquid. I would sell that, but I just want this one because it has the most beautiful payoff. I will show you. This was like my first lipstick before I knew about Red Raspberry. It was Dr. Pepper, because Dr. Pepper was an earlier fragrance or whatever, so it just felt like you were wearing lipstick as a young tween, and I just love that. Can you tell that there's like a hint of pink? It's so sheer. I mean, I could put it on my husband. Well, he'd probably have a little pink tint from it, but I mean, guys could wear this if they didn't want to look like they're wearing lipstick, but it still enhanced your lips, so it felt very pretty. It's awesome. Oh yeah. So number 4, blueberry. I loved it. I remember it in my mind. It was almost like a blueberry yogurt. I do not actually have it. I've seen them on eBay. I almost bought one, but it was used, and that's just gross to me. Like, I don't buy used stuff. I don't know why people buy used stuff. If you're one of them, like, maybe you have a technique of cleaning it, and I'm sure you could like cut it with a knife and sanitize it and it'd be fine, and maybe you just want it for the fragrance, that's fine. But I wanted one I could actually use, but I have it just basically frozen in time in my brain, and it was like a blueberry yogurt. It was very creamy smelling, but almost a hint of blackberry or raspberry in it. It was so good. And the closest I've come to almost getting it is the Inside Out collection, Sadness. It's called Blues and Berry, and it has that same kind of color that the original did, kind of that periwinkle blue. And this does smell like a blueberry. Sometimes you'll smell it and you'll be like, that's not even close, but it smells like a blueberry, or like artificial blueberry, like in Eggo waffles or muffins or something. But it doesn't have that same, I don't know. creamy yogurty undertone that the other one did. Maybe it was almost like a vanilla, even like vanilla yogurt mixed with blueberries. It was good. That is on my number 4. I don't even have it, so maybe it's weird that I say that, but it's up there in my mind as one of the top ones. Number 3 is of the same boat, Cranberry. They had a couple versions of this, and I remember one coming out in the holiday collection from, I think it was 1998, the same year that they did these trios. But it was sparkly, it was beautiful, and I think it had like golden pear, cranberry, and maybe grape something. I don't know. The pear was lovely, but also kind of weird. It was very fake potpourri smelling pear, but oh my goodness, that cranberry was so good. And the one before it, that was red label and I think dark green lettering, it just smelled so good. And the closest I've come to getting that is the Cranberry Jelly. And this one is not as dark colored as the one I remember. See how it's very sheer, and I've used this one obviously, but this almost has a hint of a spiciness to it, but not like cinnamon clove, like yeah, that's what it is. It just smells more, not toasty, roasty, what is the word? I don't know. It's just not, it's a little bit more floral, spicy kind of than I remember. So it's not the same. It's just as close as I've been able to come, and that's fine. It works for now. Number 2, candy cane. And I'm not talking this candy cane. Don't get me wrong. This is really nice. It's minty, but it's kind of on par with the 1990s release of these. I think this, yeah. Although this was always a very faint peppermint anyway. I remember that from the old collection when I had them back in the 90s. This is the 1990s release back in whatever year. But this one's more minty than peppermint. Candy cane is definitely more minty. But even this one, and it's unused, it's just like a white, I don't know if that'll shine or, it's kind of a lot, I don't know, it's not really zooming in, but it's white. It goes on sheer, I'm sure. It's not as good as the candy cane from this. This is the 1998 Christmas collection. This candy cane, and I had 2 sets of these. I know I've used one of these, and so I was so excited when my mom found this one. It was like, it's a sheer pink and has glitter, like shimmer in it. Not big chunks though, definitely the smaller ones. And it was just the most intense mint, almost like Burt's Bees can kind of be like, peppermint, and it's so good. But Burt's Bees is like matte finish and dries down really fast. This had a nice sheer glossy finish. I love this. That's number 2 right there. So good. Honorable mention to Mary Berry and Sugar Plum. Like the classic Sugar Plum is so good. It's kind of like plum, but leans a hint floral. And I've had different versions of Sugar Plum over the years. The newest one that Markman's put out, believe it or not, it actually smells almost identical to this guy. It just uses stevia. Yep. Anyway, oh, and Mary Berry, does anybody know what this smelled like? There's been other fragrances that have smelled like this, but it wasn't called Mary Berry. I remember there was something in it that almost like had a stinginess to it. It was like a cherry in there, and not the cherry, like the cherry lip smacker like that. I'm not talking, that's a very cherry lollipop kind of smell to me. This was different. I don't even know what I'm trying to describe, but it was really unique. Very, like, I can't think of anything that duplicated it, but maybe you know of something that you're like, oh, years later they did blah, 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 and it was the same as this, and maybe. But it was very nice. So this whole collection was so good. Do you want to know what my number 1 favorite is? Guava. This one has a lot of memories attached. Maybe that's why, because a lot of this, for many of us that are into this, the reason we like this stuff at all is because it brings back memories of our childhood. Good times, life was simpler. Just, it's nice to remember those things. And I won't go into the story. I'm not going to do that on camera, but it's sentimental to me, and I love the smell. And it reminds me of a trip I went on, and a really nice time I had with one of my friends. And so every time I smell it, every time I use it, I literally go back to that place with her, and just like, she was there for me during a hard time in life, and it's amazing. So I remember that. So that one is very special to me, and it's really good. And I have one that's like really, really used, and then this one is newer. But if I had to compare it to anything, it's not like strawberry and watermelon, but there's like a melon base to it. And passion fruit, no. Gosh, it's hard to place that. I don't know. And I've heard from some people that the Tropical Treasures collection, which was, I don't know if that was 97, 98, 99, somewhere around there, might have been released around Christmas, or I got it for Christmas. It was a necklace with 6. I'm doing this on memory. I didn't just read up on this before. I'm talking off the cuff here, but I know Guava was in that set, and I don't remember what that Guava smelled like. The ones I remember most loving, I believe, were the Kiwi and the Tropical Punch at the time. Those two to me were just fantastic. Maybe either Starfruit or Passion Fruit was in there. One of those two, and I liked that one too. I don't remember the Guava, and maybe for some, the Guava they did more recently is the improvement. Or maybe some people are like, no, the original is the best. So, I don't know. Those are my 10 favorite, but I have to give some honorable mentions because there's so many in here. I mean, I'm going to make a separate video on my vintage stuff. I just figured I'd do that. But honorable mention, banana. I loved this one. I had one back in, I guess, like 2000s, but this is like a newer one. And it's just a really good, clean banana. I don't like the strawberry banana one. People love that one. I have 2 of them. They're not used. I don't know. If you're looking for one, email me. My email is in the About Me section, I think. And if there's any I mentioned that you're like, that is the one I've been searching for all my life, give me your story. I'll probably sell it to you because I get it. It won't be Guava. I will not sell that because that one, you get how that's like a big deal to me. But because I feel that way about one, I feel like I should do that for someone else. Like if it means something to them, I'd be willing to entertain it. But anyway, honorable mention to banana. It's up there. Also, I think that, who's the girl that does lip reviews? Oh, Kaylee Ann or some, I don't know. She has her own Lipsest line, I think. I'm so sorry if I botched her name. Please forgive me. Tell me in the comments. I don't mean to offend. I just can't remember. But I think she hated this one, the Papaya. I kind of like it. It is so weird. And maybe it's like it's from a time period kind of around the Guava, so I kind of associate it. I believe it came, oh, you know what? It was in a set, I believe, I might be getting this wrong, with, no, not you. Yeah, you. Passion fruit. Oh, it smells so good. So I think it came in a set of passion fruit, papaya, all of these are unused, and banana. I think that was a set. Am I making this up? I don't know. My memory fails me sometimes, but I think all 3 of these are actually really great. They're honorable mentions because they're really good. Any other honorable mentions? Strawberry kiwi. I don't have one of the original packaging, but someone was selling some random lip smackers on Amazon. You should check Amazon if you're a diehard fan, and a lot of you already know this because I keep seeing you buy it and resell it on Mercari for 300% markup or whatever. You do you, girl. Like, that's awesome that you can get that kind of price for it. But Strawberry Kiwi Kiss, it smells exactly like the Strawberry Kiwi did. And you know I love kiwi, and I like the strawberry for sure. It's not like my favorite, but it's top 20. So, you know, Strawberry Kiwi should be in the top 20 too. That's a good one. The only thing is it doesn't have that pretty color I remember. I thought that, didn't Strawberry Kiwi used to have color kind of like Strawberry Cotton Candy did, kind of this hot pink. Also a great one. Strawberry Cotton Candy. This reminds me of going to the dentist when I was a kid and getting the strawberry fluoride thing that they would do. And it was just strawberry, but this is like really intense strawberry. It smells better than just strawberry. And you'd think it'd be like really creamy because they're mixing that light cotton candy formula, but somehow they maintained this color. They didn't add whatever makes it kind of white based the way cotton candy is. So that one's really nice. Any other honorable mentions? Oh, just because it's weird, I have not been able to find a duplicate of the chocolate milk and the cinnamon sugar that I remember having from Christmas when I was young. But I did find the newer cinnamon sugar, and it's pretty close. So many people have said, oh no, it's not it. It's not even close. The old one was pretty in color. It was kind of a orangey, corally tan. I don't know, orangey tan color. I'm not describing well. There's a FedEx truck struggling to get up here. So if you hear the radio's kind of loud. Thanks, buddy. No, actually, I am grateful. They're working hard. They're trying to do their job. But anyway, cinnamon sugar. I think it smells pretty much the same. I just hate that it's a clear base and kind of the color. But okay, Chupa Chups collection, Cocoa Vanilla. This one reminds me of chocolate milk. Someone else has said it reminds them of the chocolate. I don't know. I've never had just the plain old chocolate from Lip Smacker, but it does smell like the chocolate milk. I've had that one, so I can compare it to that. And it's just a unique formula. I remember loving it as a kid because I probably drank chocolate milk then, but it smells like chocolate milk with almost like a hint of earthiness. And by earthiness, I mean like soil, like dirt. There's always that like chance that chocolate things can smell like dirt. I don't know why, but that's how they come across to me. Oh, a couple more. I'm just making this my whole collection video. I didn't even mean to, but these were fun. This little collection they re-released, and I did have the originals, but long gone, used up, blah, blah, blah. The Moon Rock Candy, the Stellar Strawberry, and the Orange Sorbet. I think I still have a carded version of it too. Maybe? Hi FedEx, thank you for stopping by. Nice. Yeah, I knew I still had it. This is what it looked like. But just so you can see, the orange is kind of peachy, and they all have shimmer. And this smells like a dreamsicle, if you know what like those ice creams or Flintstone push pops smell like. Oh, so good. Strawberry, Stellar Strawberry is like a hint pink and shimmery. It just smells like, it does not smell like the classic strawberry. It smells like strawberry glaze, or almost like strawberry cotton candy a little bit, just more strong, fruity on the nose, like fruity, not so jammy the way the classic strawberry does. I'm making up words. Moon Rock Candy is the only one. Oh, we have UPS here now. It's a hot spot here today. Thank you. So nice. Moon Rock Candy is the only one. I just cannot describe what this smells like. You guys that have it, what do you tell people this smells like? I can't place it, but it's good. It's, what is that? And these still smell like, if you ever see these for sale, buy them. They're actually still scented. I'll try to mention that. There are very few I've purchased that don't smell anymore. Oh, wait a second. Okay. So I bought some more on Amazon, and I bet a bunch of you have seen these for sale on Mercari. They were purchased for about, I don't know, $14, $15 on Amazon with free shipping, I think. So do not pay more than that for this trio. If someone's trying to jack it up and tell you it's some rare collection, let me tell you why not to pay this. And if you already did, I'm so sorry I didn't get to you sooner. They stink. They smell like clay. Okay, so this is like the little kitty collection. And they even had the date on it, 2003 Lip Pals. So, I mean, it's old. I could not see this sticker, though, in the ad. I just thought, like, oh, it's shimmery. And I bought it because I wanted the strawberry kiwi one. So, strawberry kiwi kiss. Beautiful color, right? It smells like modeling clay, like clay that you work it, not like unscented clay, like that earthy, it smells like dirt clay. I was so disappointed. And s'more cupcake hugs. I mean, you can see what it looks like. Clay, Play-Doh, clay. I don't know. No fragrance. Not even like even if I were to like roll it up and try to smell the side, not even a hint of fragrance. It's clay. There is no fragrance. Do not let someone tell you in the description that it has. Oh, now I'm realizing, like, what if my batch is bad and they're telling the truth? Don't assume people are lying. That's not good. But I'm telling you, don't spend a lot on it. Unless you only want it for collection purposes, then by all means go for it. But it's not good. It stinks. And I was so excited. Like, I only bought it for this. I was willing to pay $14 for that, but And then Sugar and Spice. It's white. I thought maybe it would smell like the old cinnamon sugar or something like that. Clay. It smells like clay. So sad. But what I did, and this is a tip if any of you have bought it, and you're like, dang it, nobody wants to buy this from me for $100 on Mercari. Contact the guy, Santo Agora, or whoever you bought. I mean, I'm sure it's the same guy. I contacted him because it doesn't just let you automatically return for this one. Usually Amazon returns are so easy, but I had to give him a reason. I was like, hey, this smells like clay. I truly did not know the year. I had no idea. I thought maybe it was like 2010. I just didn't know. And honestly, a lot of the 2010 and later stuff still smells great. Even some older stuff. But I talked to him on the phone. He actually called me. I wrote him an email and then he called. And I was like, look, I didn't even realize this, but when I received it, it was not in the picture, 2003. He's like, oh, no, it's actually new. I'm like, yeah, it might be new to you, but this says 2003. This is a collector's item, so maybe you specify that in the item description just so people are aware. And he's like, oh yeah, for sure, good idea. I'll give you a full refund and you can keep it for collection purposes. So he gave me a refund. So I didn't pay for these, but they're of no use, So unless one of y'all want to buy these, they're unused, like have not been swatched at all, just smelled, and they smell like clay. If you want proof, I can send them to you. This video is long enough. 28 minutes. Oh man. One more honorable mention. The Grape Jelly, which I have not opened this yet. Hold on a second. Should we do it? I don't know. Maybe we should. Let's just do it. I'll do it on camera with you. I've always wanted to know, but I love this Grape Jelly. Love it. And this smells like I remember this one. Okay, cute little story. I don't know if I've already shared this before, but I remember going to Hills, which is like, I guess Kmart or something like that, when I was little, and seeing a kiosk with a bunch of lip smackers at the end of the display. And it was this package. And I thought maybe it even had a peppermint one with it, like peanut butter jelly sandwich with a mint on the side. But you know how your memory fails you and you misremember things. But I definitely remember seeing this packaging with the peanut butter and jelly package. So when I saw it on eBay, I reached out to the girl, Barbara Jean, who's selling them, and I don't know where she got them from, but she actually grew up near Lakewood, Ohio, where they had the Bonnie Bell store, and she would go there and buy things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. You had an amazing childhood. And she had a lot of good memories. Okay, I hope these don't stink. Okay, funny story. I'm allergic to peanut butter, like full on. earliest memory is actually a peanut memory. So, clay. Okay, well, now we know. Please don't be that way. Grape jelly. Oh, it even looks different color. Do you see that? It's like blue. I don't know if that's showing up, but oh my gosh. That still smells, oh my goodness. The peanut butter, it smells like clay. I cannot detect a fragrance. But you know what? Grape jelly, like the current one, is so strong, like Aussie hairspray that smells like grape Dimetapp kind of. But I'm not saying it smells exactly like that. It does smell like grape. But it's not like a Kool-Aid grape. It's a little bit more musky. I'm not musk. That makes it sound musty. Musty is not the same thing. Musk, I mean like, I don't know. There's something more cozy about it, I guess. That's a terrible way to describe musk. Okay. The base is the same. So if you like grape jelly, if you remember old grape jelly, I still smell it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But just so you can see it, I thought this used to be purple. It's like turned blue. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Well, now I know. It's just fun to have it for collection purposes. This one in particular, just because I have the memory of standing, oops, I switched the caps. I remember standing at the kiosk asking for it, and my mom's like, you know, you've got a lot of lip smackers. And she was good to me. I mean, they got me them all the time, but I probably asked for something every time. But I remember wanting that because I was allergic to peanut butter. I couldn't have it, and I thought, but I could have it if it was fake, and then I'd feel like one of my peers. I think that's really why I wanted this one. It's so stupid, but may contain peanut oil. Good to know. I will not put that near my mouth. But it's just, I'll keep it sealed and it's cute. Oh, and here's the color. Pale peanut butter color. Clay. Just clay. Identical smell to this. So I'm telling you, get these. Sorry this video took so long. I hope that those of you who are big fans enjoyed it. And I'm going to make another video with my collection here in a minute. So I'll talk to you soon. And if you haven't done so yet, feel free to subscribe and we can spend more time together. My videos are normally reviewing certain favorite products of mine or products that have been hyped up to be amazing. And I either really like them or I will tell you if I don't like them. But I guess I don't do a lot of videos, or I don't really want to invest the time to do something that I don't like, because my time is at a premium. Like I'm filming this right now during nap time for my boys, so I don't know if I'd want to do mini videos on things that I hate. I don't know. I should be more real though, and just maybe if I put a bunch of products together and I can say this one good, this one bad, this one good, this one good, bad. Maybe I'll do it that way. But I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.